I have a true English gun in my box. Welcome back to the shooting channel, and welcome back to the Henry Atkins single trigger English gun. Just a little bit of history about Henry Atkins first. So they were the Atkin family had a history of working for Purdy's back in the day for many years, and they used to make a lot of the Purdy's bits and pieces, a lot of Purdy guns. They used to make them, and then in 1877, this was one of the last guns. This Henry Atkins was one of the last guns that they made, and this was made in 1995. It is a fine example of an English gun making its self-opener side lock ejector. Single trigger. It has a straight hand stock and stunning wood, and the engraving is literally to hand, completely hand built in the Henry Atkins factory when it was built. So this is a proper true English gun. It's got its original case. This particular gun was a number 2, so obviously this was a pair. Somebody has massively refurbished this gun, completely refurbished it and looked after it. Don't know how long ago. I mean, that was 1995 when it was built. It was one of the last ones they built. So somebody has looked after it and refurbished it. It is in immaculate condition, and I put it together. Again, very traditional straight hand English style stock. Butt plate was engraved onto the wood. Drop points on both sides. This is a side lock, again completely hand built. Single trigger. Now single trigger English side by sides are old traditional ones, are really hard to come by, because a lot of people just grabs single triggers like that. Again, very traditional safety catch, 28-inch barrels, and again it's very light is my biggest thing. It's really light, balances absolutely superbly. Now this would have cost thousands and thousands of pounds back in its day, but again, you've already seen my film about English guns on here. Why don't we keep our history? Why don't we keep this? I know a lot of the people, I know Henry Atkins, the same as Atkin Lang, which is now on the shooting grounds, none of them actually keep traditional English stuff. They buy all their names in this country and push it out to Italy or Turkey, and they don't keep our heritage in this country. Now why do you think that is? It's just, to me, things like this are something that we need to be cherishing our history. Okay, yes, we've made the over and under, and a lot of people will say and tell me that the over and under is better. Potentially it is, but this is still something that I think is an absolutely fantastic thing, and I think it's definitely something that needs to be kept in our heritage, in our English British heritage. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot a few with it, and then I'm just going to talk about what I think of this gun. Pull. 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 So, again, the first thing I would think about is, yes, it did kick a little bit. I'm going to be honest, out of all the English guns I've shot, it doesn't kick that much. It really, yeah, it kicks probably the least of what I would say. It's got all its original bluing. Again, whether this is because somebody has done this up, and whether it's got its original stock on it, or whether it is completely original, I would imagine somebody has really done this up and spent some money on this since it was new, because it is in immaculate condition. But it's hand engraved. It's just a fantastic bit of history. It's got its original case with it. It's got all its original tools with it. To have something like this, to find something like this, is an absolute pleasure. And comment below, have you ever wanted to own a traditional English side-by-side? And what sort of money do you think something like this is worth to you, the viewer, the English viewer or American viewer? Let us know your thoughts on what you think of an English gun. Paul? 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 Again, I could stand and shoot that all afternoon, because I just feel that is just something special and something in our heritage. Comment below, what would everyone think of this particular gun? I hope you enjoyed this programme. Please like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. It really helps us give you content like this.